Alright guys, so I have found online a 2002 Triumph America Bonnyville, and I've wanted one of these for a while because I wanted to customize it, and I'm sort of getting into more building bikes for myself as well as customers, but doing more for myself as well on the side, customizing them how I want and then putting them on the market. At the end they'll be for sale. So if this is what the guy says it is and is as good as he says it is, I'm going to buy it, bring it home with me, and then we're going to customize it, and I'll show you the process as we go, and then the bike will be for sale at the end. So let's go, cross your fingers, and we'll see how we go. G'day everyone, welcome back to Butlers Customs. So, in this episode, I'm building a 2002 Triumph Bonnyville America bobber. You guys on YouTube get to watch the full build process right now, start to finish. So let's start tearing into this thing and turn it into an even cooler bike and a sick bobber. Let's do it. Looking more like a bobber just by removing the rear fender and the seat and the front fender. So I've got the Harley shocks on now. As I said, they're about an inch lower, so that's sort of brought that back end down where I need it to be. I think I'm going to take these fork covers off because I think they just look too big and bulky in that front end. I'm definitely going to change those bars. I've got another set of bars over there to try out, but I'm thinking about going maybe like a dirt bike style bar, so I'll work that out as I go. Definitely going to change out that rear tyre to something a little bit more old school. I think I'm going to make a seat for it as well, because the seat that's on it overhangs the frame and I just don't like that. I want to be able to see the shape of the frame. So let's keep moving forward, but I think I'm in the right direction I should say, for what's in my head. So let's try and get that out of my head and onto this bike. Let's keep going. So it is seat upholstery time. I'm going to upholster the seat in black vinyl with lines through it because I just don't like the grey and the black. It just doesn't work. So upholstery time. Seat is done. Looks a million times better than the grey. So on to the next job. So since I've cut this rear fender down, I have welded this flat section on the back here for the number plate to go onto, but also to run an LED strip light along the back of the fender, like so. So I'm just going to wire that up now to the original harness using the original plug, so that way everything's original basically, except for this light, tail light obviously. So that way you can disconnect. These are for indicators, and then we've got stop tail earth in here. So we can then just disconnect the original harness, take the rear fender off, everything unplugs, nice and easy, all original. So let's get into wiring that up. Now before I do, actually, I'm also going to add, now this has got stop tail in the center, indicators left and right like normal, but these little indicators here, these little tiny ones, are going to go in the number plate as well, just as extra added blinkers in the rear in case the cops see that these aren't bright enough or something. I've got backup. So, all right, let's get wiring. Now these wires are hard to see obviously, but there's a black, white, yellow, green and red. So I'm just going to confirm that black is going to be my negative or earth by plugging it into this battery and making sure we're good. So that's definitely going to be the earth. Now white's usually tail light. So we got tail, and then red will be brighter, brake light, yellow is left, and green's right. Yep. Beautiful, we're all good. Time to wire it in. Rightio, rear fender is painted back on. Number plate now sits in this position. So nice and clean and tucked in. And now it is time to refit the seat. And I put these original bars back on just as a mock-up. So they're actually coming off. I'm gonna run a drag bar, see how they look. So I've painted this today. I've painted the front one, which we've got here. And I'm going to, I think I'm going to paint this silver section like a Coca-Cola sort of brownie sort of color. So that'll get done, and then I'm going to repaint the black as well, so it's all freshened up, as there was a little tiny scratch here that wouldn't sand and buff out, so it's got to be painted again. So that's what I'm about to do, and then we'll start putting it all back together. All right guys, so the headlight is now fitted and working, so we turn this on. So all sorted on that side of things. And the tank has been painted and clear coated. That'll get cut and buffed probably in about a week's time once the clear's cured enough. And back tail lights done now. So it's nearly ready to go back together. I've just got to, I'm waiting on some bars for it, and then that tank can go back on probably tomorrow, and then I can fit all these badges back on, and we are basically ready to test ride. All right, so I've got everything painted and we're getting everything back on the bike now. So rear fender's going back on. and then the seat. And then we are pretty much good to go. Alright guys, so a bit of a recap on everything that we've done. So, as you saw, front fender's been cut down and repainted. Tank's been fully repainted and we've changed the colours. Got new, shorter shocks now off a Harley Sportster. Seat's been reupholstered. Rear fender's been cut down. And we've got our new tail light on there. Our new grips and our new headlight. As you can see, I decided to run with the original bar. After fitting the drag bar, I just realised they were just that little bit too low and they didn't feel and look right, so running the stock standard bar just was the right decision. Thanks again for watching, we really appreciate the support, and also don't forget to like and subscribe to see all our future videos, and jump on and check out our past videos as well. So the more subscribers we've got, the more videos we can keep pumping out. Also a huge shout out to King Chrome Tools. If it wasn't for those guys, none of this would be possible, hooking us up with all our tools. And shout out to Windsor Smith Men's Boots for hooking us up with our boots. So thanks again guys, and let's take this in for a test ride.